Are you ready for the major? No! I said, are you ready for the AniMajor?
All these first place DPC teams have been looking kind of weak. Southeast Asia, with their team, they're not scared, bro. They got Cuckoo. Welcome to the stage, T1. It's gonna take more than just an ignition to scare the most unsponsored team of this entire tournament. North America trying to make a dent in this major yet again after Singapore. Please welcome to the stage, the Quincy Crew.
Quincy Crew.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a micro hero.
Like a brood mother because he is a mother to the forest. Yeah, well, I mean, and doing that though, I definitely feel like it's not going to be too easy. Was he bottom lane trying to get aggressive in onto White Mark? I've got the center underneath the tower. I'll chase him down, they'll get the first blood here. The skill build does indeed have the points of the Shredder, nothing in the blast, so it doesn't have the nuke damage to threaten Quinn. Still though, Quinn's going to have to back off, and yeah, first round of the exorcism, nothing's going to pay out. The 3 heroes down. I mean, can they do anything about the tide? They're looking for it. They're going to start having a bit of a poke. And it's hard. He's pretty tanky. And they'll get him in the trees and okay, there we have it.
Yeah, I think Nature's Prophet helps round off the draft for T1, but you see here, LOA, he's perfectly content being underneath tower, soaking up the XP and also clearing the trees, getting himself a decent amount of farm, and this is what they have to do.
Cuckoo here. They do have the ensnare from the Dark Troll Summoner to help trap him. So Cuckoo will do his best job to escape. And they should have the man here. I don't think he's going to have too many options for a TP out, and he doesn't indeed. Tries for a TP. It's showing on his KDA. 201 MSS, causing a lot of havoc. They will catch him here with a TP. He's going to do his best to escape this. He's able to get the slow off on Carl. We've got the dagger coming in. I mean, MSS, he's just making the space here. He's got pretty much 3 cores looking towards him. We'll go for the TP out. Carl will be able to put a stop to it. No way. They're on the hunt for one of these cores. They don't want to go for Carl. They're going to try. Leading in onto the DK. They've got the Siphon going. Lester's coming in with the slow of the Gush. Carl, he's not got any way out of this one as the force around him.
Very much longer with this farming period of the game, but they're happy to just make these little kill plays, grouping up temporarily, but they're not expending any ultimates, and they're going to go back to playing the efficiency game in little duos of pressure, as you're seeing here.
MSS and Quinn, they're able to catch out Cuckoo. Around the triangle there from Yawar, so Cuckoo trying his best to slow that farm down. We'll see the jump hit. To reveal themselves onto MSS. Damage at the kisses. they will be able to take him out. This expected group up and go that they've drafted for. Overall, though, 3K, you know, that 3K's been there for a while. You know, T1, they are keeping themselves at a steady pace behind them. They're not slipping any further.
Yeah, I really like the plan that Quincy Crew had coming into this draft. It's just so hard for DK to ever want to blink stun any of these cores, especially the supports even. As nice jewels by Quinn.
Cuckoo, no way out of this. Another catch for Quincy Crew.
It's such a high-level play because if he doesn't do that, that's almost guaranteed to be a tier 2 down.
Oh, Cuckoo. I found him, Quinn. Coming in, leading the way after they come through with the smoke, because Cuckoo, there's no saving him.
Force the fight you want. So items like this blink on Leslau are the start to, you have to be able to start picking people off and forcing them to engage on you.
Oh, look at this bottom. They're going to get the jump in. Leslau's going to put the Ravage, but Whitemon from the side. He's got the kisses coming in. Quinn going to put the BKB, get out of the side, keep himself healed up with the Siphon. Carl turns his attention over towards Leslau. They bring down the tide. The tide will fall, and T1, they're ready for more. The cookie in. Carl jumps in over onto LOA. LOA's gone. MSS Jawar and Quinn, they've got to back away. They're in onto Quinn. Quinn's going to turn with the Eul's to hold back the DK. He's going to try for the TP out. They've got enough damage. They do. That's Quinn gone. Going to start with the Roche now. Has been scanned out by T1. See if T1 can do anything about it. Cuckoo's going to come in to try and get some vision, but immediately Leslau's in with the blink over towards him. Cuckoo goes for the BKB and the TP out. But the curse is there. LOA able to put it down to the TP escape from Cuckoo. They will run him down. I mean, this is a kind of space away from Roche here. They pop the Ravage. Zephyr gets caught. Yawar's going to come in with the BKB and the Eclipse. 23 Savage jumping around the team fight, but he's coming to the Eclipse. He's got to back off. Taking heavy damage here from the ultimate of Yawar. They've got the Eul's control. Savage is going to end up dying. Well, they do go for the next push with this Aegis. Over on the mid, Leslau, he's stepping right up here for the creeps. He's feeling confident. And Whitemon, Carl, Zephyr, and Cuckoo, they'll have something to say about this one. He's very, very tanky, Leslau, with the plate mail and the pipe of insight. Is he going to be tanky enough to buy enough time for the rest of the team to come over? They're heading in, but Leslau will go down. As now, Carl, he's ready to try and look for more. He's over towards LOA. Sentry's been dropped. This Glimmer, well, his attempted escape is not going to save him whatsoever. As LOA will get left behind. We won't see Quincy Crew throw any more lives away. Not happening. I guess, yeah. They must have not had the vision, as you say. Must have been just.
They know he has no BKB.
See if they can get him here. They probably will. As Cuckoo, is he going to have any backup? No, they'll let him fall. So they might not have got him bot, but this works out just the better for them anyway. They're trying to do so much, and T1's just not letting it happen. We might see him bump into each other here. They're going to get the jump on a 23 Savage, but immediately Savage, he's out with the Haunt. He's off to the side. They can't quite find him. Whitemon starting to kick him with the kisses. Carl jumps in, gets straight on top of the Wyvern. That's going to be LOA gone. Now looking over towards MSS. They'll get the catch on a Cuckoo at the side, but Cuckoo will try with the TP out, won't make it. The physical damage is there. They'll bring Cuckoo down. Carl, Savage, Zephyr looking towards Leslau. Leslau going to pop the Ravage. Carl and 23 already out to the side. They'll find themselves a second here, Quincy Crew. Can they get anything more though? Carl even has a bit of a look back in here with the Dragon Tail onto Quinn. Exorcism is, however, going to come to an end though, so it's going to be another sort of situation. They got the kills. What can they do objective-wise? In terms of fighting, it's still going on. Zephyr and Carl, they're going to jump onto MSS on the backlines. 23 Savage, he's ready to go again. He's moving in onto the Enchantress. Jawar is going to do his best to try and push 23 Savage away, committing as the Luna onto this Spectre. They'll force 23 Savage out to the side. 23 Savage is able to break out. Zephyr using the Overgrowth. I mean, it just seems like constant distraction. They are going to set up to try and contest this. They have struggled the last few times. See Quincy Crew actually stepping outside of as Carl, he's going to jump straight in onto Quinn. They're going to commit immediately onto the Death Prophet, Quinn. Be able to get the Eul's off. Does still have a BKB and a cheese here, Quinn. BKB holds his ground, pops the BKB, Exorcism back up in 15 seconds.
He's dead.
They brought down Savage. That's the Spectre out and down. 23 Savage without the buyback. This is a hard fight now for T1. Quincy Crew, can they get more out of this? 5 versus 4.
They have to be careful. They don't know
It's been sprouted and held back. See LOA getting jumped to the backlines here by Whitemon and Carl. They won't have enough damage to commit upon him. Whitemon, he's going to go for the Invis TP out, but they've found Dust is out. They have the Eul's ready to go, so they'll cancel the escape of Whitemon. But the tier 4s, they're looking to close this one out. T1, they've got to respond. They've got to respond soon. So what do we have going on here? Here he is, he's ready to jump into the backlines. Cuckoo's getting focused. The first Ravage is going to come out. They've caught him. They've got the control on the 23 Savage. 23 Savage is trying to run the overgrowth. Will hold them back. Give time for 23 Savage to head out to the side. Whitemon, he's in with the 3-man cookie. Turns with the blast over towards LOA, but it's not enough damage. LOA, he's got the curse control on the Cuckoo. Cuckoo brought back for this, but Cuckoo, he's going to go down for sure. You put the BKB down the Invis. If they got detection, they don't. Cuckoo will be able to sneak away. Quincy Crew, they're ignoring. They want to end this game. They're back onto the Ancient Yawar, looking to close this game up. If they've got any chance of pushing them away from this T1, Yawar, he's fighting right up until his last breath. They're in with the stuns. Quinn's hitting the Ancient. They're looking to close it in time, and they're able to do so. Quincy Crew, they'll close it up. As game one will go to them here. And my goodness, T1, they certainly tried their best to stop this from ever coming to play.
It's nice to have these two high-priority Doom targets, like Ember or Darkseer, because Doom does not like to play against targets where he has to split the Doom.
This tri-lane of Quincy Crew. As yeah, other lanes, mid lane, Quinn continuing to keep a strong lead against Carl. The bottom lane, that's where the good news is at the moment for T1. Cuckoo, he is having a fantastic time. I mean, there we have it, finally able to even get a kill out of this.
It's so well, and MSS being the only stun in that entire lane is proving what the importance of having a single stun in a tri-lane can be.
See Zephyr trying to chase away MSS. He's going to come in with the dive onto MSS. MSS got some stick charges. Zephyr, he's going to try for the TP out, but they've got the damage. Quinn's got the 6, drops the Remnants down.
They don't have any instant disables that are going to catch him off guard because the DK doesn't have a blink or anything yet. He's going to TP top.
He is. They've got the stomp set up onto Savage. Savage, he's got no escape from this. Quinn just running him down. They've got a bit of a heal coming in. Quinn, he's going to have another slight in a second. That'll do the job. 23 Savage cut down here by Quinn's rotation.
Not even a core is going to be safe underneath their own towers, and this should lead to map momentum on the side of Quincy Crew.
I mean, again, you know, they're doing this, just slowing down Carl's plays every time. LOA will dive for this, but the turnaround's coming in. Quinn and Leslau ready to run him down. They've got the backup TPing, in fact, Supernova as well. As Quinn, he'll jump away. They won't stay underneath this egg. They're happy with the pressure they force. Stop, Quinn. He's got the setup on the two of them. Zephyr is trying to get his way out. They're going to get the jump in with the Dragon Tail. Supernova out as well. They're trying to drop the collar, but again with the slight fist and Remnant out. Quinn, he's able to break away from both ults. As Quinn, he's out of it all. The chaotic offering of Supernova, it doesn't matter. Quinn's able to dance away. You got LOA coming in from the side. He's going to drop down the stomp and the ultimate on towards Cuckoo. As Quinn, he's ready for round 2. Comes back and he's reset. He's got mana to play with. Carl is charging in onto LOA, so LOA will fall. Quinn's still going to try and get back in there. Zephyr getting cut down super low from these slight fists. Quinn's going to have his flame guard up in a few seconds. He might want to run back in with it. As the flame guard's back up, another jump in with the sleight of fist.
You're dealing with wall, ET stop, hoodwink spells, searing chains. It's just frustrating as they do get the initiation again.
Yeah, they'll get the catch on Leslau. Nice Leslau, he'll go down.
Play as a carry player, because usually you're just like, do I win the late game matchup one-on-one? As we see Leslau doesn't get the purge off. I think he purged himself.
I think he might have. I don't think it's going to... Or maybe it will matter, actually, with Leslau with these jukes. No, it won't. Cuckoo, he manages to find him. Gets in with the Dragon Tail stun. They catch Leslau under the combo.
They're all here. Good awareness from Quincy Crew to back off, but they're just shutting down every single...
They're going to go. Cuckoo's in. Dragon Tail into the chaotic offering. This time they're able to stack them up perfectly.
And they're able to turn it into objectives every single time because of that Terrorblade meta. We're seeing the potence of their lineup.
Oh, LOA. Well, he's found himself in a bit of a nightmarish position, surrounded by the 4 of T1 there in the river. It's going to make the decision a lot harder for heroes like Carl, who's really needs to sort of save the Doom for, who's worth it being thrown down on. Off to the side, they'll get Zephyr with the stomp, see if they can blow him up. They certainly can. They line up the shot, and MSS, he's in with a finishing blow there.
Fail plus ET Aura. That every single spell is going to hurt that much more.
Oh, in the river, Quinn, he's going to get caught again. They've got the Dragon Tail into the Doom. They've got to try and get Quinn out of there, but this time round, I don't know if they'll be able to do so. The Fatal Bond's bringing him down. They've got the kill, but the counterplay, LOA's in with the stomp onto 2 as they'll run down Carl and Cuckoo. They're actually going to go for the split here. Carl's able to get out to the side, but Cuckoo will be found here with a bushwhack. Move around as 5, looking to fight and ensure that the Yawar is able to find these safe spots to farm him. Zephyr will be caught in the river. We'll see if Quinn can force out maybe the Supernova. He's trying his best with the poke of the slight fist. In fact, he's getting in with the Remnant. Really wanting to get that Supernova out of him. The stomp comes out to hold back 23 Savage. They'll drop the Golem, but Quinn, he's not quite in range of the Supernova stun. So Quinn, He's got no remnant left though. Another sleight of fist.
Can he live?
Yo's gonna be popped out. He has one left laid down inside the triangle actually of T1 that'll jump over the walls. He's got the TP, but Savage on top of him, has he got the damage? He hasn't, Quinn! He
So
makes it out
sick.
of there. He's back to base. Cuckoo put the outer dragon form, he's ready to go in. He's gonna jump in aggressively onto Quinn. He get caught out with the push, right? I think I'm gonna be able to blow him up. He doesn't even get the chance to get the BKB off. The damage for Quincy Crew's explosive lineup. I mean, he just disappeared, Brian. Not much of a Dragon Knight at all. And they're ready for more. They're gonna put the egg, but you was him with the BKB. They could just focus the Supernova. The Supernova's gonna come to an end. They'll step over towards Savage. Savage trying to hold his ground with the BKB. They will respect him here, Quincy Crew, as they'll step back, but 3 heroes dead with the BKB of Carl on cooldown. So he's got to be careful. Now get the jump.
No meta.
Onto MSS. Golem dropped as well. And look over towards it, but why? He was quick with the BKB. Very quick with the BKB. Gets it off before the Doom's down. Also gets Surge back. They'll turn towards Leslau. The Supernova's down. Leslau burning to the Sun Ray of the Phoenix. He will die. So T1 there, able to get the 2 of them.
If they can be even just half HP or so afterwards, they'll be able to stand their ground.
Oh, mid. They've got the setup on a
Push
Cuckoo.
back.
They've got the stun control. Have they got enough damage? They do once again. They blow up Cuckoo. As with that kill, they'll be able to have no struggles running down Whitemon. A couple of kills for Yawar. The Pit does have the Blink BKB ready to go, with Quinn doing his best to force them back away from it all. Carl, he's in. Does manage to pop the Lincolns and get the drop down onto
No
Quinn.
search.
So they'll try and get Quinn out to the side. He is going to be protected by Yawar's presence again. MSS, another bit of great control here from the Hoodwink.
800
The
damage.
acorn shot, bushwhack setup, it's doing it. Carl is jumping back in on this, but the Dooms come to an end. Quinn is able to get the slide off. Once more, MSS with this acorn shot at bushwhack holds Carl back. Carl has to run here with the BKB towards the Roche. They want to go for a kill first. They do. LOA spotting out things on the high ground. They've called Cuckoo again. He's not going to get the chance to get the BKB before the force out of the side. He'll break himself away from the combo, and this time round gets the BKB off. He will manage to escape. In fact, he's ready to look to get back in on there. They'll look towards Quinn. Get the Dragon Tail stun off. No Doom available for 30 seconds. So run back in over towards Carl. Carl holding onto the BKB himself. He's going to keep his cool, won't be pressured to use it. Over on the side, 23 Savage. He's able to wrap around, find MSS. He's now with a man down. Quincy Crew, they're going to head back. The Supernova's going to be pot. Yawar, he immediately turns with the BKB, holds his ground, takes down the egg, turns towards Cuckoo. Cuckoo will fall. Yawar, he's so low, but he's actually able to bring Carl down. Carl, he's out to the side, but Yawar goes out. They will manage to take the fight here. T1 is Savage. He's too strong. They can't kill this Terrorblade. LOA has to run. He's going to drop the stomp with the sleep to hold back 23 Savage. Glimmer Cape with the TP. Will he make it away? This damage is too high. 23 Savage. 3 hits from the Terrorblade. But they managed to start to get back over towards the pit before Roche falls. Quinn, can he look for a steal? He's going to head into the pit. They put the Linkers. Quinn, he's able to do it. He's able to do it, Quinn. He gets the kill. He's out with the Remnant. He takes the Aegis. Feeling very good about that one. Quinn setting up things in the mid. They get the hit in onto Cuckoo. Vacuum of the walls drop down. Cuckoo just dying here to the illusion. He's got to put the BKB and run. He'll manage to get out of the side. Quinn. See if they can get him the once. As Yawar is coming from the side. Carl will put the BKB to get himself away from this Eclipse. All right, Quinn's going to be ready for round 2. Carl continuing to run. They're ready to chase the gap here with the Remnant. Not quite able to find Carl with the sleight of fist though. T1 looking to also bait something out of this themselves. MSS, he'll show. He's going to lead straight away and onto Zephyr. He's going to get the big hit first. Not quite enough to take Zephyr down. They'll turn with the Golems dropped here. As Yawar, again, able to get the BKB off before the Doom was dropped down. MSS in the trees will go straight for the TP out. He's actually going to stick around. Maybe see if they can look to turn this one around. A very good shot on a book strike, this time off the mark, because he won't get any control onto the 2 of them. Zephyr diving through the trees, hunting for MSS, but MSS continues to keep himself hidden.
No creeps.
Do need more. 23 Savage getting so far ahead. So they'll catch Whitemon. Another nice 4 stuff, trying to break him out of the combo. Quinn's going to chase in on though. In with the Remnant, sets up for the Vision as Yawar, drops down a beam. Takes the life of Whitemon. Over to the side, they caught Carl. Again, another bit of control from MSS once more, locking down these heroes before they get anything off.
Quincy Crew doesn't think it's good enough to reflect these spells. They think they have to block them entirely.
They get the jump on Quinn, and here we go, Carl. He'd already prepped the second Doom with a refresher used in the jungle, so they have the catch for Quinn. Quinn's gone. Yawar He's in. They want a Savage. Again, Acorn into the bushwork. They've got the burst. They don't. BKB's able to get easily off from 23 Savages. Turns his attention over towards Yawar. Yawar holds his ground with the BKB and the Eclipse. They've dropped the Supernova. Lesnar trying to search his way out with the Dragon Tail stun in. Carl, he's in on top of Yawar. Yawar goes down. They've got the control under Quinn as well. With the golden shot down, they completely keep him controlled. Quinn's out. Die back on the Ember Spirit. Both cores out. In fact, the Darkseer as well. A third core down.
He's got a Rapier. 23 Savages done with this game.
Yeah, he's ready to try and close it. And they're going to call it. They see the Rapier, they know. Damage is done. There's no defense to be had here. It's T1. They will manage to get their second game around the power of 23 Savages. Big old Terrorblade. As fast and furious as Quincy Crew tried to bring the action.
Problem is she might need an MKB now to deal with a Quinn Wind Ranger.
Wind Ranger? Sorry, you can go.
I think that your maths is pretty accurate. So definitely showing, as you say, in the way he's able to take these away. Bottom, they've got the stomp onto Cuckoo. It's going to give them time to get into good position to get some future hits in onto the Viper. But they'll put the Fairy Fire. It's actually going to be top where the first blood will go down. Then, would you have liked to see him consider?
Maybe Boots travel to accelerate to that blink, as every time I try to talk, Whiteman, get in position, man.
This top lane. He's dancing on the edge. He's going to be able to get out. Savage, he's got no blink for a few seconds here. MSS has got the stun up. Savage, he's going to go down. As I'll get the kill on Savage, and at the same time, Quinn's getting the kill mid.
Spider army just looming, but you also have the Nature's Prophet who's just jungling with the global TP and the global ulti at the ready.
Oh, Quinn, he's getting in. Whitemon, he's going to get caught up by the stun there. MSS able to catch him. Quinn, he's been Viper struck. He's out to the side. The Hex into the Stomp here. LOA able to find the two of them. Carl, he's trying to get the epicenter to go, but the damage is done. Leslau gets a second kill over towards Cuckoo. They take out the three of them as Quincy Crew swarm the top lane. Ready to get on the hunt for more here as he starts to head to the jungle of T1. Play. Starting to play around with Carl. He's got the save of Whitemon. Still, we're seeing Carl really struggling to show his face there. The ult coming through nearly takes him out. They'll heal him up with a missed call. Leslau, of course, diving into the trees to look for the two of them. He's able to take down Whitemon. Carl's got to stay hidden. He's got to step away from the spider. You are getting the Maelstrom after the Witchblade. We're seeing the River Cuckoo showing himself here. Quinn's on the charge. Stomp isn't going to catch him, but you are TPing in. He will be able to set up. They get the stun follow-up. That's Cuckoo gone.
From Quincy Crew, just pace of the game-wise, pick off combination of the stuns from the Lion and the Wind Ranger.
Look at this. That's another catch.
Looks so easy.
Quinn's able to come around, get the grab onto Zephyr. Zephyr's gone. Quinn, he's able to turn, poke at the borrowed time from Whitemon. Slowed by the splitter here. Leslau wants to get in past the trees with the spiders. He'll manage to do so. The babies are sent in by Leslau.
Invincibility here for the foreseeable future. Whitemon looking to just tank it, it looks like.
Yeah, it's got the ult. That's, again, with the control, nice shackle lined up as well. Leaves no chance for Whitemon to break his way out of this. Another kill for Quinn. Top lane, they've got the setup onto Leslau with the curse. They've got Carl revving up the damage with the epicenter. Comes in, goodbye spider babies. Is it goodbye mama though? As Leslau is trying to fight back with the lifesteal. It is indeed. I mean, I believe you, Brian. I've not got the replay screen in front of me. I trust you. There's a mid lane. They're in on a Savage. They've got the splitter down as well. LOA straight in. They've had the Hex control. They're locking down the PA. 23 Savage gets taken out. Carl, he's trying for the TP out. Will manage to make it out of there. BKBs are going to make it very hard for them to fire into. We see TP's coming in down bottom. They may have got the tower, but Quinn, he still wants to rock and roll. He's in onto Savage. The Cold Embrace will come through. They've got magic damage to work through it. They'll use the curse to try and hold back Quinn. Savage solo will look to get back in onto MSS. Quinn, another shackles there. Has he got enough damage for Savage? He's trying to keep on top of the trees, but Savage out again with the blink to the side. But Quinn's able to hunt him down. Double kill for Quinn. The Storm comes out from LOA. Whitemon's TP's put to an end as Quincy Crew once more is cleaning up in style. MSS might still find a jump. As Whitemon, he's in the webs they're in. Immediate borrowed time. Whitemon going to make sure he gets out of this alive, but he might have the opportunity to get the shackle. They're still being careful about this. The finger of the power shot comes through. They burst through the embrace of the Wyvern as Zephyr's save will not help out. The curse will hold back MSS, will turn Quincy Crew against their own Lion, but Yawar, he's in on the front, bullying them back up the home, and the power shot not enough to take out Cuckoo. Oh, but the spiders! The power that Quinn's built up himself, and Leslau and Yawar, these are not ever really going to be easy fights for T1 with this lead that Quincy Crew have.
Oh my god.
Not dying to the spiders here. I mean, he's got to turn, he's got to use the Cold Embrace. You see Quinn swing around from the side. Shackle will latch onto the two of them. They get in. They're ready to go. The split is coming out. They're in with the stun. They've got the lockdown. Carl's going to jump back in onto MSS. MSS keeping himself alive with the Glimmer. Will manage to get the Hex off. Over to the side, they've locked down Quinn. They've killed him off. T1, they'll be able to get the turnaround and take out the big old win range. Leslau, he's in the base. He's running away. T1's in with the chase. Carl, another burrow strike. They've got the lockdown. T1, they'll strike back. The exact fight they needed. After the death, so BKB, in fact, changing up instead of the bash over towards the river. They've caught Whitemon. Quick jump. Cuckoo. Coming in from the side, lays down the Vibe Strike onto MSS, but MSS has the Glimmer Cape to get away. Stomps out with the finger, Whitemon just getting blown very, very quickly. Actually, this shield, he's trying to run. Is that going to be enough to save him? It is. Quinn gets the last hit in. Savage, he's in with the BKB, though. Use the curse to lock down your wild, Quinn. Managed to get the BKB out in time, but Savage, he's trying to chase down Quinn. Buyback comes out from LOA. The dagger, it's enough. Savage, he takes down Quinn. Another huge kill for the PA. Yawar's out with the BKB TP. But they've got the Yule's control onto Leslau. Daggers in. Leslau trying to run, but T1, they've got him surrounded. Do his best to juke in and out of the trees here, but another stun comes out from Carl. Leslau locked down. No lifesteal at the ready as T1 will claim another. As T1 will start to back off now that they've lost Carl. Still, they have to respect this PA. Savage, still ready to fight. He's backing onto Leslau. The Hex comes out from MSS. Turn with the stun, but the curse is there. Zephyr, he's able to get it, catch the three of them. Carl's in with the buyback. The three-man burrow strike. And the setup there for Savage to pop off. BKB's pop. Quinn, they'll kite him up. The Eon Disc is going to come to a waste. He's got the BKB, but Savage, he's chasing down. They turn with the Hex into the stun. Cold Embraces there, keeping Savage safe. That's Quinn gone. No buyback on him. Leslau also to fall as T1 turn, focus the Spider. Over to the side, Quinn's caught Cuckoo. It's a big kill onto the Viper.
They're hitting tier 4s.
They're going to jump back in on this. It's another buyback. They are going for the pressure here from Yawar. Zephyr's going to be in with the defense though and back in the base. That is the Lion gone. Quinn, he bought back for this, but they closed the gap. Quinn's gone. Yawar tried his best efforts to put the split push on, but the amount of damage that T1's coming in on this mid. Now Yawar's doing his best, but they close the gap with the burrow strike. They keep him hidden with the Glimmer Cape. Savage is being careful about how he jumps in. He's got the BKB back up in a few seconds. Savage, he's in, he's ready to go. Savage commits it onto Yawar. Ultra kill for him. Yawar, he'll buy back, but he's the last man left standing here. He's got a big ult coming through. Savage, he's trying to close it. Yawar, dealing with the creeps, taking the aggro away. He's got this Ghost Scepter. He's giving it all here. Yawar trying to take T1's attention away from the base, but T1, they're not faltering. They're focusing the towers. They're looking to get the game end before any of the other heroes are back in action. The second tier 4 falls. 5 seconds until the lines in. Yawar throwing his body in. He says, please look towards me. Ignore the Ancient, take the fight. But they're not doing so. They're focusing the Ancient, closing the game up as T1 will get the victory here. The game of 3's theirs. The series is theirs. They're moving on, staying up here at the upper bracket, Brian.
Yeah, guaranteed top 3. That's quite a showing for them here. And I'm impressed with these SEA teams. I haven't gotten the chance to watch them too much during the TPC season, but the way they play the map and avoid fights is just masterful. Yeah. I love watching it.